Students, we are doing experiment 3 of the chapter complex symmetric titration, that is determination of the formula of the complex ion. The objective of the experiment is to investigate the stoichiometry of the nickel ions complexing with EDTA using complex symmetric titration. So we are going to find out the formula of the complex ion, which like how many number of ligands are complexing with the metal ion. So this is the EDTA, which is going to be our ligand, and this is the nickel salt solution. So nickel will form a complex with EDTA. So we are going to find out the formula of this complex ion, which is formed between both of them. The apparatus that we are going to use today is the burette, the 25 ml pipette, the conical flask 250, the beakers. These are the chemicals that we are going to use. That is nickel sulfate solution, that is 0.1 mMolar, EDTA, again 0.1 mMolar, and this is the indicator, which is called as Muroxide indicator. Students, I'm now going to the procedure for this experiment. I pipette out 25 ml of nickel sulfate into the conical flask, as you can see here. To this, I'm going to add a pinch of the Muroxide, just a slight little pinch of the Muroxide indicator. Yes. And I have filled up the burette with EDTA, and I'm now going to do the titration between EDTA and the nickel sulfate solution. You can see the changes in color. Finally, I should get a red wine color. This is my trial, so I'll be going very slowly because I don't know where is my end point. The color was yellow in the beginning, yellow and greenish when I had added the indicator. Before, the color was green for nickel sulfate. As soon as I added the indicator, the color turned into greenish yellow. And now I'm adding EDTA. This should be a reddish purple wine color. Going in drops. Now, still maybe another 2 or 3 drops will give me that color. Yes, this is the color. This is the end point. As you can see the color here. For reading down the readings, I have to remove it from the burette, keep the tile, and read. It's reading out for me 26.8. So this is my trial reading. I'm going now to the first reading after the trial. I have pipetted out nickel sulfate into the conical flask. As you can see, the green color. To this, I'm adding the indicator, a pinch. As you can see, the change in color from greenish, it's turning into a different kind of green color, greenish yellow. And now I'm titrating it against EDTA. But I know now the end point of the titration is 26.8, so I will be going a little bit faster, but as I go closer towards the end point, I will prefer to go in draughts. Yes, I'm closer to the end point of the titration. Yes, this is the end point. The reddish wine color, this is the end point. So for reading down the readings, I have to remove the burette from the burette stand, use the tile and read the reading. The reading is coming to 26.7. So this is my first reading after the trial. So I will be doing repeating the titrations till I get the concurrent values. And from the burette reading, I will proceed to the calculations.